Hi everyone, welcome to video 26. In our previous video, we have learned organizing function as a process and its principles. Managers, when they operate this function after planning, they need to involve in several activities as a part of organizing function. So this function starts with identification of various activities that are needed for an organization, and the second level, maybe in the process, you can see that grouping all the activities and classifying all based on the specializations or unique features of all the activities, right? And for example, all activities of marketing comes under one work division. You can say that it's a department. And then electrical related the jobs, all jobs of that category under one department or one category, one work division. Similarly, you will find there are many activities followed in executing this organizing function. So in this you will find various activities like designing and structuring, looking at the integration and then coordinating all the activities. All these are the various issues of this organizing function, right? So with this backdrop, so let us look at this video to experience the organization's structure. When you look at the organization structure, right, it is something related to hierarchical order or a design, right? So with this, you can see that what you can expect in this session. So it is to learn organization structure and then different types. It is depending on the size of the organization also. Sometimes size of the organization, the nature of operations or nature of business also decides a particular type of organizational structure, right? In that way, you can see that this organizational structure is so important for integrating and then coordinating all the activities of the organizations. So if you look at organization structure, that is what we are trying to understand. So this organizational structure is a system used to define a hierarchy within an organization. When you look at the word, technical word hierarchy, the hierarchy is all about different levels or layers of the organizations. So top level, lower level, middle level, like we have three categories of management. So within the each category, you will find different layers in terms of hierarchy. Hierarchy in the sense, the top, below top, who is there, next to that, who is there. So this kind of development of design in terms of hierarchy indicates who is reporting and who is actually receiving the reports, right? So who is working under whom. All these things are decided in the organization structure. So this structure is developed to establish how an organization operates and assist organizations in obtaining its goals to allow for future growth and development. So that is the main purpose of this organization structure. So then further, if you look at this organization structure, this structure shows the flow of interactions within the organizations, the flow of interaction among the employees, how they are supposed to interact with each other in a formal structure and formal way. It actually designs, indicates and shows that how one individual is supposed to report to the next level. So then it specifies its divisions of work activities and shows how different functions of activities are linked to each other, right? So that is how all these activities are integrated and then link each other and become dependents on each other. So that is one important aspect. And the structure also indicates the organization's hierarchy and authority structure. So in each level, so how much authority is there and how much authority is given to each and every position and jobs. So all these things under this function. So then this structure also shows the organization's reporting structure, right? As I was mentioning earlier, who is reporting to whom, right? And who is assigning jobs to others. So all these are specified under this function. So based on that, if you see further, the structure, the framework in which the organizations defines how tasks are divided and resources and other things are deployed, and how departmental activities are identified and then made as different work divisions. All these are coordinated, a set of formal tasks assigned to individuals and then departments, right? And then formal reporting relationship, and including the line of authority, decisions responsibility, number of hierarchical levels, and then span of control. All these are clearly specified in the structure. And further, the design of the system to ensure effective coordination of employees across the departments. So when we are dividing and then making departments and divisions, so then again we have to develop the networking, and then we have to design a coordination, how they all work together, and then progress in such a way that all are working towards the common goal, achievement of the organizational objective. So with that, you can see that how many different types of organizational structures are there, right? So then broadly you can say that the structures are in 4 types, right? Functional, matrix, and projectized, like project based, and then composite. So these are the 4 different types of organizational structures. So these 4 different types of structures you can see here, and even if you see the different levels in the structure, so that varies from one structure to another structure, right? In that way you can see that all these 4 structures are related to 4 different types of organizations, and then you can see the 4 different sizes, right? And the nature of activities and the type of business varies. So when we have an organization with a particular specific business model, and then the size in terms of the volume or even number of employees, so that actually is the base for choosing a particular structure of organization for coordination and integration of all activities of the organizations. So in this you can see these 4, you can see that functional, and then matrix, and then we can see that even flat also, and then it is also called as a divisional. So these are the 4 different, but now we see that each and every the type, how it is, how it actually looks like, and how it is actually existing in the organization setup. If you see the functional organization structure, so basically you can see different functions. So they're dividing the activities based on the functions, like HR, marketing, finance, technical, non-technical, like sales, right, marketing. So you'll find all these functional activities. So you'll find if an organization starts with a CEO, right, you'll find vice president sales, vice president marketing. So in this function you will find a structure and our organization's chart. So it is a marketing department. So marketing department is actually headed by the vice president sales and vice president marketing. So these 2 people are actually reporting to the CEO. So below vice president sales and below vice president marketing, you will find different levels of the people are working all for the sales and then marketing. So this is actually this type of the structure is called functional organization structure. Then look at the next the structure that is called divisional organizational structure. So this divisional organizational structure is based on the company's the key products. So you can see that different types of products are there, right? If you take one company, there are several products are produced. If you take Hindustan Levers produce several products, like a product 1 and product 2. Even if you see Thomas Cook has different types of services, like visa processing, there is a separate division, and foreign exchange, forex, there is a separate division. Inbound and outbound, there are different divisions. So like that, there are different divisions. For each division, you will find functional organization structure. As a whole, if you look at the divisional organization structure, so product line, you will find that there are organization structures. So in this way, you can understand divisional structure. Then further, if you look at the matrix organizational structure, so this is based on the cross-functional the teams and then functions. So you'll find that there are the different types of the product line and the functional line. So there is a kind of matrix. If you see the general manager is one, but he is looking after the functions, functional managers, and as well as the the functional level, operational level, various activities also. You will see that the general manager takes care of two different functionals like the technical and the non-technical. So the non-technical side, the marketing related, and technical side you will find in engineering and then other activities. So in that way you can see that these functional related activities are very clearly mentioned in the structure, so that the coordination integration is easy for all of individuals. So then the last one, if you see that the flat type and the organizational structure, so this structure is all about less levels of the management in the hierarchy, and then you will find very few levels, maybe maximum 3 or 2 levels on the CEO. Below that you will find all next level managers. In that way you can see that this is the fourth type of organizational structure. So with that you can see organization adopts different structures, depends on the size and then the type of operations, and these the structures are mainly useful for the integration and coordination of all individual activities which are actually classified and then divided into different divisions or specialized divisions, and ultimately we have to integrate by using the organization function for ultimately achieving the goals of the company. So that is the main purpose. So with this, let me stop here, and we look forward in the next session. Thank you very much, and then we'll meet in the video 27.